So we did some things differently this year. Put the corn planter right there, the black truck here, the combine there. Put the 744 here over here, and the cat loader is over here. I don't know why we didn't put the corn planter over here, because we don't have any electric on this side of the building to plug stuff in. So I wonder if anybody took that into consideration. But nope, nobody does. So yeah. Got this thing all plugged in so we can haul manure in a little bit. It is, what, like 20 degrees out or something. And stuff needs to be plugged in. I don't know why we didn't plug it in this morning, first thing, but you know what? I think that the temperature is getting colder. No, still where it was this morning. But you know what? It is what it is. So we'll just leave this plugged in for a little bit, and yeah, we're sliding tires around on the 7800, getting that set up for the corn planter. So stuff will get all moved around and everything. So just get that skid loader started, let it warm up for I don't know how long, and then we'll get started hauling manure. Got this thing warming up. So we're just supposed to get this out of here. I don't even know if, well, I know that that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard digging over there. Yeah, it's just, I don't even want to attempt it over there, because you just end up beating a loader to death and breaking stuff. I don't know though. Looks are deceiving. Oh yeah, well, I don't know though. Like I said, looks are deceiving. I don't know. It's gonna be not ideal for bouncing over the frozen manure, but hey, you got to do what you got to do to get the manure out on when the ground's froze. Now, what really is gonna suck? Oh yeah, this is froze on top even. We'll just have to pick away at it here and just, I don't know, might even have to end up bringing, you know what, I might just carry both the bucket and the, manure fork, that thing with teeth on it down here. When I do get my loader down here, take the thing with teeth and just break it apart, because with that smooth bucket you're just not going to do anything. So yeah, make sure the cows are out of here. We're going to let the manure in here to create heat, to keep the cows warm. I cannot believe the cows decided to go out in the pasture when it is this cold out. But hey, you know, they are a lot different than we humans are. Well, I guess we're gonna have to be carrying or bringing a block of wood down here to set this gate on, because it is frozen in manure. Well, that's great. I hope this one here ain't, well, it looks like this one here is froze too. No? I could be wrong. Oh, it's froze too. Gosh darn it. Oh my goodness. Always something. Oh. Just outside with, or just, it was just sitting on top of the crust was all. It's weird. Not froze over there, but the pile was froze. what you guys saw. By the time I looked at the GoPro on top of the loader, you guys are facing flat face down into my GoPro magnet because I did not have the screw tight. I was able to get a little bit of that manure, but not much. It's a good thing I started out with that bucket because this was hard. Once I got it broke open, I switched from that bucket to that bucket and just went over there, cleaned up a little bit. Now to go get the spreader. Okay, so we should be all warmed up, ready to go spread manure, or at least make an attempt at it. Okay, now we can turn the blower speed down. We got our defroster. No. Forward is, let's see, if there's anybody that can remind me, because the book isn't real clear. That little guy there is for the air conditioner, correct? Flip it that way for the defroster, then you adjust your temperature right there. Just gonna let it idle at a fast idle, keep the engine warm so that it don't ice up, and you guys can watch me load the manure out. not gonna make mud. We just have to stay on the frozen ground. Okay, dokie, so we're in the field here today. We're spreading manure. Got to get it all hauled out. We just got the first load in, as you guys saw in the last video. I need to stop for like half a minute, not even quite a whole half a minute, just so I can see the manure start to come out the back of the spreader, and then I let the clutch out, and then I keep on rolling away here. So we're just going to keep on spreading the manure here, because it is free fertilizer. Well, it looks a little better. I kind of wish I had a little bit more forward reach, so that way I could get it more centered, but it is what it is. And we've had to load like that for what, 26 years or so when we bought this spreader. Not quite 2 full passes, but we got to get the manure out. Manure is free fertilizer, for those of you that don't know. There's a hole right there. I got to bring some gravel over when it thaws out, and I get in the gravel pile and fill it in, so we don't break an axle next spring or this winter. That wouldn't be very good. It is barely going through, but it's going. Just at a slow rate of speed, because the beaters are probably gummed up with manure. That stuff is slick, and it's just not a good combination. Okay, when you start to see daylight in between the web and the floor, then that is when you can switch it over into the high side, but I'm not going to just yet because I don't see daylight, or else I would just try and use, nope, that slop gate, I was going to use it to try and rake that back, but you know, it's too far forward of the slop gate. It is what it is. So I thought I saw daylight, but you gotta wait till you see daylight all the way across, or else you will rip the bed out of this thing, because it'll just, well, it'll cause you a whole lot of problems. 2 seconds after shutting the camera off, there is my daylight that I want to see. Speeded the web up. And then we can shut it down. Put the bed in clean out. Shake our door, so that way we don't make a mess going down the driveway. There you be. So we get to do this, well, not the inside of this here. We went and slid this door shut last night because it was just windier than blue blazes. We're not going to do this barn just yet, but we do need to get the cows out of here. Oh, that's right. I still got the loader down in that bottom barn. So we need to get the cows out of here so I can scrape this manure. I don't know why it looks like there's a lot there, but looks can be deceiving, like I said. So we're gonna open this gate, let the cows out, shut the gate, clean the manure up, however many loads is there, and we will put the cows back in here when we are done. So I had a guy just stop by and he's like, hey, I'm going back to check my tree stand. I'm like, well, is it back past the little joggy thing there where the swamp is? He's like, yup. I'm like, oh, I just spread. He's like, you spread shit there, didn't you? I'm like, yup. He's like, you're a dick. I'm like, it takes one to know one. So we're gonna get this loader out of here and open that far gate, and we'll shut this gate here and let the cows back in. We might need to carry that bucket up with us. That needs to get out of here. This sucks. Not the safest way to carry your bucket around, but hey, it's how I've done it for ever since I've started hauling manure for Dad and doing things like that. When a bar is involved in opening a gate, that's when things get serious. Come on, cows, let's go. Just had to force that gate open. Oop, darn it. Now I can understand why people move to Florida. I really do. Come on, you guys don't get freaking sniff everything. Not that we really need four-wheel drive when we're spreading manure. It's just, it's easier on the drivetrain. It's easier on the whole tractor. One more load after this and then we'll be doing it. I unfortunately might have to end up putting that bucket on. Now, I don't know. That dang plate's starting to freeze. Crap right there. That's not letting the pins go into the attachment. There goes. Got my bucket all gathered up. The only way I can get a hold of it this way, a little bit of a grade right there. I was able to get under and scoop it. Gonna go pull our spreader out, dump our manure, scrape the spreader off with the shovel there on the side, and then put it back in the building. Now here's especially why it's important to clean your manure spreaders off. Especially periodically when you are hauling manure in the winter time like this and the wind is just blowing. The wind will normally blow this direction, blowing the manure on this cylinder and against these arms on the slop gate, not letting the gate close whatsoever. So usually you unfortunately catch it when it's too late and you have dripped a whole bunch of liquid sloppy manure down the driveway or wherever you're going. So thankfully I am done hauling manure, and I'm thankful I did not have to go down any driveways or any public roads with a manure spreader. I'm just glad I caught this when I did, and I just wanted to show what the importance was of cleaning this thing off in winter time, because it can really create a headache when you least expect it. So then as you're going up the end of the field, you want to clean the web out. Yeah, there's a little bit that's stuck there right at the top of the slop gate. You can probably see it right there, but it is very frozen. So we'll just go put this away, and we will join back up with you guys in a little whirl. Get in and get out of the fields before the frost comes out of it. Is the name of the game in wintertime. You gotta beat the frost, because once the frost starts coming up out of the ground, you make mud, you make ruts, and then you just have to spend that much more time fixing the ruts in springtime so you can plant the fields accordingly.